Morning everyone, welcome to the Zwift Run channel. My name is Clive Finnimore. It is Wednesday the 14th of June and we're having a few technical issues. No idea what's going on, haven't changed anything, just come in this morning and the cameras aren't working and the timer's disappeared and you know what it's like. We'll have to deal with it as it is. Anyway, thank you for joining us today. Let's take the treadmill up to 8 kilometers per hour. We have sound, we have heart rate. The watch is on. Here we go. Hopefully it'll sort itself out as the race progresses. It's looking alright now, it's looking alright. I've probably messed up the timer window now, wondering where it was and changing the size of it. Welcome along, everyone. Voice to text is having a laugh already. Along. How does along sound like hello? Thank you for joining today. It's very hot and sunny here in Cornwall. Yes, so it's hot and sunny here today. Probably the hottest day so far this year. Currently on 24 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish Zwift garage at midday. So I dread to think what it's going to be like tonight for Workout Wednesday. Cornish Zwift garage is based in a standalone brick garage, so as the day goes on, it slowly warms up like an oven. I've just drank a bucket of coffee, a large mug. Surprised my heart rate is not up in zone 4. How are you all? How are you? Hope you're having a good week so far. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday MHG Run Club 5k at 8 kilometers per hour. It's midweek. There's a few runners here with us today. I almost thought it's going to be quiet today, especially for the UK runners. Looking in the run, we only have 2 UK runners today. There's a Welsh one there as well. Hello in Wales. It's pretty hot here in the UK at the moment, so I'm guessing most people that join us from the UK are taking it easy today. They're at work or it's too hot to run, or they've gone outside to enjoy the nice weather. I was outside last night with my local run club, the Lou Pioneers. Just minimising the window there on the laptop. Sometimes causes lag if you have too many windows open. When the computer gets hot, it lags as well, which is what it looks like it's doing at the moment. Yeah, so out with the Lou Pioneers last night, we did a bit of post path running, hill running, bit of road running, nice mix. Really enjoyed it. It is nice to get outside in the evenings. I wouldn't like to be running in the middle of the day at the moment, it's a bit warm out there. But early morning or late evening, good time to run outside. However, It's probably colder outside than it is in here at the moment because I've got a poxy little fan that blows warm air on me, but outside, at least sometimes, if you go out on the exposed coast path, you do get a nice cold breeze. It looks like the in-game stream is lagging quite badly today. Not sure what's going on there. Let's try and reset it. Don't think there's anything I can do. It looks like the connection between the Apple TV and the laptop, or maybe it's just the laptop's too hot and it can't render the in-game stream today because it's too hot. Oh well, never mind. We're ball on. Time for a new computer, but I'm moving house, currently trying to move house at the moment, so that will have to wait for a minute. There's a lot more things that have to take priority. Unless Apple wants to send me a new MacBook Pro to stream Zwift from, to help promote their fitness aspect on the Apple TV. Please, Apple, send me a new laptop. I currently have the old MacBook Pro 2015. I run the game on an Apple TV and I stream that to the MacBook Pro to carry out the stream on YouTube. It usually just about copes, but I think the warm weather is not liking it very much. I do apologise for the lagging in-game graphics that you can see there. Tom Cool's there today. Hello, Tom. A few other names there. I don't see any regulars that run with us every day. Looks like everyone's taking it easy today. Now it's warming up. The summer is here. I don't expect there'll be many at Workout Wednesday later at 5:45 PM UK time. I will be there, of course. Stephen Cousins will be there. He will be live streaming to the Swift Run channel. I expect he will be in Group D tonight as he run 100 miles on the weekend at the South Downs Way. So I expect he will take it nice and steady tonight, especially with all this heat. I'm probably in Group B, thinking Group B, following the on-screen instructions. It's going to be a warm one. I've been out this morning driving around the countryside with my work commitments. Got back about 11:45, just in time to set the stream up. Join you guys for the lunchtime run. Back to work after this, into the office, fill out all my spreadsheets and my reports, answer some emails like you do. I'll have a shower first. It was pretty warm in here already. As far as running on the treadmill is concerned, I'm looking forward to the winter returning. However, let's enjoy the sun first. As many of you know, I'm due to run the Plague 100 at the end of July. But we might have to defer that to next year due to a pending house move. 2 more weeks to decide or to find out what's going on. 1 kilometre done, 4 to go. 29 minutes 30 seconds left to run. Good work everyone, just over 1 kilometre done. I am live streaming to YouTube. On the Zwift Run channel. Hope you're all having a good week. Keeping those miles ticking over. And we are currently running along the beach. Feels very fitting for today's weather outside in the real world. Apart from there's nobody on the beach, just a few seagulls. Where is everyone? Deck chairs are there. I expect the local beaches around where I live will not be empty like this. As the tide comes in, they all pack together at the top of the beach. Like sardines in a can. It's not like it used to be though in the 80s. When I was growing up in the 80s around this area, the beaches used to be really packed. I mean, you couldn't move. People were literally sat on each other's towels. Now when you go down there, they're still busy. But there seems to be room, you can walk down the beach no problem. Back in the 80s you were standing on everyone's towels. I think everyone's got fed up with having sandy sandwiches. Gritty sandwiches. Oh, fond memories of being a child. Gritty sandwiches, lukewarm pasties, you know. Warm flat Coca-Cola. It's almost like running an ultra. Celebrate, 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 celebration, celebrate. Hey, what's your style? What you drinking? What's your vibe? I've been feeling right. Already got Yamamoto running with me in the Beacon group. 2 of us. Good to have you along. Some people are taking it easy today because it's too hot to run. Some have gone off really quick to get it over and done with. Wednesday runs tend to be a little bit quieter midweek. It's usually quite busy on a Monday, which is surprising. And Fridays is usually pretty good, but Wednesdays is usually quiet because everyone's back at work. And especially in this heat wave we're having at the moment in Europe, I think it puts a lot of people off running indoors. I think a lot of people run early in the morning or later in the evening out of the heat. There's 3 of us here now in the main group. Tom Cool's caught up with us. Hello Tom, how are you? Tom's one of our regulars here on the MHG Run. So what's coming up for the rest of the week here on the Zwift Run channel? Please come and join us. Tonight it is Workout Wednesday at 5:45 PM UK time. I'll be running in Group B. Stephen Cousins will be live streaming to the Zwift Run channel. I expect he will be in Group D or C as he run 100 miles on the weekend, so he'll be taking it a little bit easy and looking after the legs. Tomorrow 11:35 AM UK time, Stephen will be back on the Zwift Run channel and leading the Film MyRun 500 with Noble Pro. Tomorrow evening on the Zwift Run channel, Stephen will be back with Bag That Badge, possibly, depending on how he's feeling, at 7 PM UK time. I will be out with Run Club. And then Friday lunchtime we will be back here with the MHG crew, 12 PM UK time. And I believe we will be back on the Zwift Run channel Friday evening, I think at 7:30 PM for the Pride 2023 Fine and Sandy route. And Stephen will be unlocking his Pride 23 t-shirt, because you'll have to run both routes to unlock the full kit. So you have neon flats, which unlocks the shorts and socks, and you have to run the Fine and Sandy route to unlock the t-shirt. If you look in the event description, the different routes are run on different days. So one route is run on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, and the other one is Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. So whichever route you haven't done, make sure you get that done before the end of June. And then on Saturday, if I'm not too lazy and I can wake up in time, I will run a park run on Saturday morning. I can drag myself out of bed at 7 o'clock in the morning. We will run a park run on Saturday morning, probably LUNCHTIME. I do like that one. It's 1 kilometre downhill, 3 kilometres around in the woods and shade, and then 1 kilometre up a massive steep hill at the end. Average time for me on that one is around 23 minutes due to the hill at the end. Or if we could also go and run the Eden Project park run, which includes free parking and free entry into the Eden Project biodomes on completion of the park run. If you run the park run, you get free entry for you and your family who could be spectating. If you run the park run, they can walk down the bottom and meet you at the finish line, and you get free entry. So if you're here in Cornwall on holiday, join the park run and Eden Project and get free entry to the biodomes and gardens. Big savings, trust me. I think it's normally about £20 a ticket, but if you do the park run, you get in for free. The Eden Project park run is you start at the top by the car parks, you wind your way down to the bottom, and you go round 3 times to complete your 5k. It's all on pavemented tarmac surfaces, where LUNCHTIME is. It's a 1 kilometre road, and then you're on trails, and then a sprint finish about 100 metres down a nice lane to the finish line. I enjoy both for different reasons. If you fancy a quicker one, you go to Eden, and if you fancy a steady one, you go to LUNCHTIME. Hello Yoko! Yoko's in the Zwift Run channel chat. Yoko says, hello Clive. Sorry can't join. Not a problem Yoko. You're here most of the time. Can't you join because it won't let you in, or you can't make it to the treadmill today due to other commitments? We better drop some ride-ons, haven't we? So we'll do the Mac version and drop in some ride-ons, and then we'll go to the cheat version by signing out, the Zwift Companion app, signing back in and hitting the thumbs up to everybody who I know who's currently running in Zwift. Hello Lee! Lee Tree is here! Lee Tree is here with us in the Beacon group. Nice to have you along, and Lee Tree's also in the Zwift Run channel. Thanks for joining! A little bit quieter today, Liz. It's midweek. It's very hot here in the UK, so it's putting a lot of runners off at the moment. People are tending to run outside a bit more, or early morning or late evening when it's a bit cooler. Tom Cole making the announcement there. Beacon Group 2.5 kilometres in. Thank you, Tom. Yoko says, hello Lee, in the Zwift Run channel chat. Yeah, so we're just over halfway here now into the MHG Run Club 5k at 8 kilometres per hour. 18 minutes left to go for us guys in the Beacon Group. If you're currently watching, thank you for signing in to the Zwift Run channel to watch me here running in my garage in sunny Cornwall, England. We are running with other runners from around the world. If you look on the right hand side of the running screen, you will see UK flags, USA flags, Japan, Ukraine, there's a few here, there's a Welsh flag, Thailand flag. Thank you for joining us, thank you for joining the MHG Run. Use it as you like, run with the beacon, take it nice and steady, or do a fast 5k, it's entirely up to you. This event is open to everyone. I remembered to start my watch, which is a surprise because I had a few technical issues at the beginning. Various cameras and sources into the streaming software weren't working properly. Not sure what was going on there. It sort of corrected itself after a while, but I'm a bit worried because at the beginning there was no countdown clock, so I was messing around with the windows. So you can guarantee when I come on again Friday, there'll be a few random glitches at the startup screen, which I'll sort out then. Lee's just acknowledging Yoko's hello Lee in the chat. Time to get a quick photograph of us guys here in the Beacon Group, all three of us. So with the Zwift Companion app, we will swap to the map screen and we will hit the camera icon now. We'll get a behind shot today. That'll be saved into the Zwift Companion app, will appear on the events, activities, photographs, and I will possibly use it, if I remember, later on to post it onto Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, just to hopefully promote Zwift out there into the social media world. Might bring some new runners along with us, as well as the Zwift Run channel. That is the main aim of the Zwift Run channel, is to get Zwift out there onto YouTube. Hopefully somebody new will stumble across us, wonder what all this is about, and join us here on Zwift on their treadmill. It just makes it a lot more interesting, doesn't it? And they get to join this fantastic community that Zwift promotes here in the virtual world. We've just clocked over 3 kilometres here for the Beacon Group today. Leechery is currently on 0.8 kilometres. As there is a late join option, don't forget. If you don't make it with the main group for the start of the run at 12, you can late join up to 30 minutes into the event. Zwift will usually drop you on the main group of runners or on the Beacon Group. And as Leechery quite often does, when we finish our 5k, Lee runs on to finish the 5k as well. So my heart rate is sitting around 118, 117 at the moment, dropping to 115, 114. It's good, isn't it? 115 we'll say, on a very hot day here in Cornwall, after drinking a bucket of coffee. Lee Tree says, no, not always 5k finish. So Lee Tree likes to join us when she can get to the treadmill and then just run to the end of the event with us guys and then probably signs out. But thank you, it's always good to see you join the run, Lee. Keeps your legs ticking over, keeps the mileage ticking over. I've noticed the female runners still have, on this event wearing this kit, have red armbands. Strange bug, that one. The male runners don't get them, but the female ones do. Lee Tree likes to join us after she feeds the kittens. I bet that's a handful, isn't it? Feeding the kittens. I've got all my tortoises and birds here that I have to sort out. Because obviously for Lee, it's very early in the morning, because Lee's in the United States of America. So it's probably, I don't know, I'm guessing around 7:30 now, 6:30 a.m. So it's an early morning run before it gets too hot. For us in the United Kingdom, it's midday. So it's like my lunch break from work. Lee Tree says, she never used to have the armbands, but then one day they appeared. Oh my word! It's 4:30 in the morning for Lee Tree. 4:30 in the morning. I'm usually sound asleep at that time of the day. I didn't even know there was two 4:30s in one day. My average time for getting up is around 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. Ready for the school run, get the kids ready for school, sorting all the animals out before I start work at about 8. Yes, Tom says, ouch, good on you for joining us. Yes, Lee Tree, that is fantastic commitment, joining us at 4:30 in the morning. The only time I see a 4:30 a.m. is when I'm running a 24-hour ultra, and that just at that time of the morning, especially on the Arc of Attrition, you can't wait until you see the sunrise. That's what you're thinking about at that time of the morning on an ultra. Looking forward to the start of a new day, knowing that you've got the night behind you. It's always good to see the sun come up. You usually seem to hit an aid station as well around sort of morning time, where you go in and you get yourself a bacon roll and a cup of coffee, get a second wind because you know you're on the home straight. You've usually broken the back a bit by that time. (1:30 in Switzerland where Tom is, 12:30 here in the United Kingdom. Just under 9 minutes left for us to run today. I'll go back in and have a nice shower, change of clothes, and then into the office for the afternoon. Leetree's just asking, did the ladies' kit used to have armbands? I don't think it did. It sort of just turned up one day. A bug. It must be a bug with this kit. Most of the lady runners that join us have our red armbands, but some don't. So it is a little bit of a bug. Maybe depending on what platform you're running on. Remember a couple of months ago when the wedgie kit came out? When the shorts got pulled up to your neck. That was when I had my broken ribs. I didn't see that, but I did see some pictures posted by Krisp and Sebastian were posting pictures of MHG kits where the shorts were pulled right up to your neck. And then it went upside down kit. Shorts were blue and the top was red. Announcement from Tom, Beacon Group at 4 kilometres. Lee saying, wedgie kit? That was so funny. Yeah, it was. It looked like someone had pulled the shorts right up over to the shoulders. Virtual wedgie kit. So yes, quite rightly announced by Tom, 4 kilometres done by the Beacon Group. Just under 7 minutes left for us to run. Tom's saying yes, but it looks good. That's the red armbands. I think that is good because it's unique. It looks like you're wearing an sports top underneath your t-shirt, like we do in the winter time. Sometimes when it's cold, some runners wear a top underneath their top, or sometimes a long sleeve top underneath their running t-shirt. I get quite hot when I'm running, so in the winter I was wearing arm sleeves, compression arm sleeves, and just my t-shirt so I wouldn't get too hot in the body, but it stopped my arms from getting too cold. It seemed to work quite well. Tom says, why doesn't anyone ever take me serious? Reference to Lee Tree laughing at Tom's comment of it looks quite good, having red arm sleeves. Heart rate still nicely around 116, 17, 18. 2 or 3 weeks ago, when I returned after my injury, I would be up to about 125, 130 by now, so it looks like it's slowly coming back down to where it should be. It is quite hot today, and I have just dropped a bucket of coffee, so my heart rate probably is a little bit higher than it should be. Film MyRun 500 with Noble Pro, which takes place Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11:35 AM, is a really good run to measure your fitness and heart rate on over a period of time. If you visit it regularly, you do get to see, or if you visit any run regularly, it's nice to take note of your heart rate and just watch it over time, how it goes. Gives you an idea of how your fitness is developing. Lee Louie's on 140 beats per minute. That's alright. Everything is relative to each individual's body. And females and ladies and women, we have noticed heart rate is usually a little bit higher than fellas. It's just the way the body is manufactured. Everything's relative, isn't it? We're all probably putting the same amount of effort in and burning the same amount of calories. Lee Tree is 60, Tom Cool is 66, and I'm 47 next month. July the 15th is my birthday next month. Put that date in your diary. I will be 47. And I was hoping to be living in the new house for my birthday, but that ain't going to happen now. Hopefully it does happen eventually. Unfortunately, it's looking like it's going to happen on the same weekend that I was running a 66 miler on the Cornish coast, so we will have to defer that one to next year in 2 weeks' time. Before July, the end of the deferral date option is the end of June, so I have to make my decision in about 2 weeks' time whether we're going to defer or not. We won't. The problem is, even if we move before that date, I don't fancy running 66 miles a week after moving house. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to have to defer the run. The only way I won't defer it is if the whole sale falls through and we're not moving at all. And then I'll keep it, but hopefully we'll know that within the next 2 weeks. Lee Tree says, I still feel like a teenager. You do, don't you? In your head, in your mind, in your brain, you still feel like you did when you're in your late teens, teenage years, young adult. It's just the body starts to let you down, doesn't it? However, saying that, for me, at 46 years old, I'm probably the fittest I've ever been in my whole life. And I was in the Royal Navy from the age of 23 to about 30. And I'm probably fitter now than I was then. Because you do your annual fitness tests, and you do the bare minimum to get through your fitness tests. However, now I run because I want to run, so I run a lot more. I reckon if I went back to the Navy when I was 23 to do my fitness test, I'd smash it now. But back then I used to just I used to get them done. I never failed them, but it was a bit of an effort. So here we go, we are at 4.9 kilometres for the Beacon Group. Thank you all for joining today. Good work, everyone. Good work. We will be back here on Friday. Hopefully see you again then. Take care, stay safe. Until next time, cheers, bye bye. There we go. That's the in-game goodbye message done. Here we go, crossing the line. And that's that. Another 5 kilometres in the bag. Nice and steady. Consistency is the key. Keep the miles ticking over as and when you can. I have like a basic schedule of what I run every week, and I basically keep the same thing every week, and we've been doing that for, I'd say, years now, apart from when we got injured a few weeks ago. But anyway, we're done here. We will be back tonight on the Zwift Run channel at 5:30 PM UK time for Workout Wednesday. Stephen Cousins will be live streaming on the Zwift Run channel. I will be back here on the Zwift Run channel on Friday lunchtime for MHG. Have a good day, everyone. If we don't see you later, we'll see you next time. Stay safe, take care. Cheers. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye, Lee. Bye, Yoko. Thank you for chatting on the Zwift Run channel. We'll see you later on.